I'm back, bitches, and we're gonna call this episode Deayla's 15 Minutes. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
What up, AfterBuzz? It's your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in studio for the Bad Girls Club AfterBuzz TV After Show. First and foremost, happy birthday, Kristen!
Yay!
Happy birthday to ya!
Happy birthday to ya!
Happy birthday! Happy. Okay, that's all we're gonna say with that. Hey, I got my homies in town. We got Miss Camilla.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up with the back bounce?
And joining new to the table, Mr. Oliver. Ollie.
Really excited.
I'm excited. So this is your first episode joining, right?
This is.
And you're a big BGC fan.
I am.
He like, I am.
No, I.
Way to catch the train last season halfway through.
I know.
You started this season?
Girl, this is my
What you
first.
mean? You saying you started like you ain't
oh
been
my god, I'm
here.
just in love.
No, I thought he like watched, seasons like season
Oh.
3 to
Oh,
now.
No, he's a big
Yeah,
beat
I
Bad
have.
Girls
Oh,
fan.
okay. That's what
Miscommunication.
Miscommunication.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was like,
Favorite Bad Girl of all time.
Oh God, don't ask me.
And you can't pick anyone in there.
Yeah.
It's a
It's
tie.
being
between-
judgmental.
No, I don't know.
Favorite season, how about that?
I like season 10.
What was season
What
10?
was
That
Combo?
was
With
Atlanta.
Julie?
Oh, Atlanta. That was Rockies.
Yeah.
That was Rockies.
Fair enough. Oh,
That's
yeah,
a season.
that shows your age. All right, let's talk about it. Oh, there's going to be a whole lot of shade, you guys, because so here's the thing. I haven't watched this season at all because I gave up Bad Girls Club. And then I had a relapse because Kristen was like, oh, well, I'm not going to be in the studio. Do you think the fans would really be like it? And I was like, all right, fine. Let me see if I could do it. So I put the first episode on. I was like, oh, these bitches. And then I ended up watching all 6 of the episodes yesterday, and I was just like,
You loved
you
it.
know what? Bunim and Murray, I take my hat off to you guys. The best production, honestly, like the producing in this, the editing, like I always have talked about it, but this season, they knew what they were doing. They got some bitches that get under my goddamn skin.
Oh my god, I'm like, wait.
I'm like, where is this going, Jesse?
Yes, me
Come
too,
to me right now.
All right, now I had to just write this down because I watched 6 episodes. There was no way I wasn't going to not have commentary on those 6 episodes. So please let me just get this all out. And I want to see where you guys are with this.
Yes.
Okay? So first and foremost, let's just admit it. From the beginning, Sayori, you fucked up by telling Susan's tea. It was shady, but at the end of the day, she's not your friend, but it's still just kind of a shady thing to do. And for the fact that you didn't want to own up to it, girl, like, just own up to it. Be like, I'm sorry, girl. Which she did eventually, and then we should have washed it under the bridge. Kiara, I started the fucking show out because why are you mad? Why are you always mad? You talking about popping off on everyone else, but you the one popping off.
Yeah,
You the one
Kiara.
that you were mad at Sayori for days, weeks,
But for the
episodes.
same thing that she was doing, so she's total hypocrite.
And then you get mad at Sturkeisha, and I'm gonna call what's her name?
Wait, who is Sarkeisha?
What the bigger girl?
Oh, Big Key. We call her Big Key.
No, I call her Sturkeisha because she was stirring the
Starkeisha,
motherfucking
stir-
pot.
Stirring the pot.
So here's my thing with Sturkeisha. You were mad at Sturkeisha for hanging out with Sayori, but bitch, you was hanging out with Susan.
Yeah.
So
This is true.
here's my thing with Kiara. You flip flop, and the thing is, like, I don't even want to give you your name, like, because I just kept forgetting what your name was, girl. Because your physicalness, you just make me feel like you look like Mama D's daughter.
Oh god.
Oh
I was like, am I watching like the rejects from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta?
Oh my god.
Who pissed Jesse off on Twitter or Instagram or any social
before he
media?
came, right?
Nobody. I have just been in my wusa, my meditation,
He's like,
and then I had 6 hours of
He's
Bad
been
Girls
ready for
Club
this.
yesterday.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Girl,
For these
so then
bitches,
I was
that's a
just
lot.
waiting
He's
for
really
this.
The
passionate,
whole
obviously.
thing all in one. Ooh.
Susan, girl, you was a flip flop, and I'm just happy you off the show. Even though you did me right, I was really happy when she showed herself and she
At the end,
threw them
yeah,
bows.
yeah.
Except at the end when you grabbed that freaking.
Oh no, you
the
weren't
cone.
feeling that. I felt like she was being true to what she was. You know.
No, I felt like because here's the thing, you're gonna get in trouble at the end of the day,
Of
like, and that's some fake bitch shit. You can't tell someone on the phone like, oh, I'm gonna beat her ass, and then I'm
Right.
gonna leave, and then you didn't do it because you picked up a fucking metal thing and just stood there. Kiara, let's see what else. Who else I have? I loved when what's her name tossed her Kiki to the floor. Keisha. To
What do you think about 7?
I love Seven. Okay, so I loved her at the very beginning. Like, I was like, yeah, Seven
Yes.
with the shade and the eyes and just clocking everyone's tea. She's in the mess, but she's always kind of around it. But then there's been a few episodes where I've kind of been looking at Seven like, are we missing something? Like, why?
Seven kind of instigates and then kind of brings it back.
Yeah, it brings it back.
She's like
yeah.
right there, and then when the fight jumps off, she's like nowhere to be found.
I just
But
don't-
she's like there, like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ninja. She's a
I
little
don't take her as
ninja.
being scary though, but I do
No.
feel like she's always like instigating some stuff.
She
and
has
bringing
something.
it back.
She has something to say like about Kiara, but yet she never says it to Kiara's face.
and she's
always,
hanging out with her all the
yeah,
time.
she says it in the confessional, which
Yeah.
is kind of like that's why like I like Seven, but I'm always giving her the side eye. Like,
Yeah, because
Girl.
she's
Could you
not
be
really
like,
being
just let her
about
know.
it.
The other thing, Kiara, like, get some dick, girl, because you mad Sayor having a
Every
man
time
over.
I die.
Right,
Yeah.
like, what was the, even tonight? Like, you mad because 15 minutes got some boy, like, attention, and you just mad all the time. Why are you mad?
Why?
Where's the therapist for this season?
They're not.
Laura.
Laura
Laura,
is not
she's
coming
the
back.
therapist
Is she?
for this season. Kiara, apparently. I mean,
Oh,
it seems
yeah.
like they tried to make her the head of the house where she has these prolific, great words to say,
But then, yeah, you can't take her
And
seriously
it's
because
like
the way
5
she goes
minutes
off.
later, she's
she's
saying
doing
Exactly.
exactly what she's talking about to the other girls. You always have something great to say, but I mean, use your own advice on yourself, and then we'll
Exactly.
think that maybe you're telling the truth.
And
Take
then
it
when
serious.
Erica and Bambi's sister-in-law ever went inside the recording studio to sing I Deserve, I was just done. I was just like, why is DJ Self's cousin your manager? Like, what and what did we just record?
I'm not about to play with you.
Like, what did this is, and the reason I'm shading is because this is what you said, girl. You said, you know, I ain't worried about this bad girls thing. You know, my biggest thing is to maintain, my main goal here in the house is to protect my image.
What image?
Fail. You're failing
Yeah,
at that.
clearly.
Like, because I'm not connecting with the music. I'm connecting
Not
with
at all.
you starting fights with everybody.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Keep developing as an artist. The other one.
I love it.
Francesca, girl,
Uh-oh.
this is what I wrote down for Francesca. I'm done with you, Kiara. I'm so done. I'm going to show you you're a bully. You're a bully, bitch. Because here's the thing. When Bri was pissing in the goddamn thing, if you didn't like it, girl, then you just turn your head.
Exactly.
And you had
That's
to
what I was saying.
chihuahua.
Yeah, she's like
Yeah,
an
she does
annoying
that
gnat
all the
bugging the fuck out of
time.
you. It's
And
like,
you didn't even
friend.
get beat up. You got, like, girl, shh. And you're like, ah!
Oh my god. Yeah,
But that's
you got a
because
little
she's dramatic.
Yeah.
smudge.
She's very
Little
dramatic.
She said that she never even like been in a fight before.
She's
so
a
it's
liar.
like-
I don't believe that. I honestly don't.
I don't know.
believe
And
that
she
part.
called her mom and she was
I
like,
don't-
Mom,
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, I grew up in a good household.
Yeah.
And like,
But I
That's
think
why I
that
believe
I
it.
think that is something behind even that mom and the whole how I came from a family like that,
Okay.
and sometimes they hide behind the the good words, and it's not really good advice because they're not really showing you how to live those great nice words that she's saying over the phone right now. So I think that might even be a front, and that's why she is the way that she is in the house.
Like, at first, I wasn't fucking with Francesca because her and Deayla were like couches to me in the house. Like, I just was like, what, IKEA?
Yeah.
And but then when Francesca actually ran up on Deayla, because I was mad at Deayla. I'm like, girl, you
Yeah.
gonna pick on Francesca? Out of everyone in the house, you gonna run up on Francesca?
kinda like
But then
that
when
part,
Francesca took her down, I was like, okay. But then after
Yes.
that, Francesca, you just be standing around with your
Yeah.
hand like.
But I mean, like, friend, like, after all, like, can you not just keep coming in the room, bringing it back up, like, 20 minutes later after somebody's pumped you out? Oh, now she got more information, so it's like she comes back and it's like, okay, well, they
Yeah.
told me that you did this. It's like nothing that she can
And why
remember
are you
herself.
letting somebody put a battery in your back? Why do you keep letting someone, the messiest girl in the house, she is playing puppeteer with everybody in the house, and I don't understand how they don't see it. Like, as soon as she says something, then everybody
Yep.
just goes and
Just a-
reacts.
Oh wait,
Right.
Fran
And it's
or
like,
Kiara?
no, Kiara,
Oh, okay.
you know, and it's like, do what you have to do for yourself. Don't let Kiara tell you something about what somebody did or said, past tense, and then you're going to go react off of it, because honestly, they all look stupid to me. Kiara looks stupid, and the one following after what she's saying looks even dumber, so.
And why do they? But like, how did
More
Kiara
down.
get in the position of everybody like? Oh yeah, Kiara lightweight and like even Bri went to her and was
Yeah.
like, "You're running this shit," and then Seven gonna get mad, girl. Yes, I mean, at the end of the day, I love you, Seven. You running it from the fan side, we all gonna love you. But in the household, you quiet. you chilling. People are nervous about Kiara because she gonna pop up. And then the last thing is Francesca. When you ever made that comment about Susan's husband being dead, like you can't ever call no one else a bully. You can't.
Even if you're joking, like I was like, girl,
out of everything you want to say. So let's talk about, because you know Deayla has been waiting all season for this episode, y'all.
For her to show her true colors, her alter ego.
I just feel like
her
she didn't
split
trust none of these
personality.
bitches, so it's like, why even let myself be myself when you guys gonna trip off of me if I not be myself? Like, I'm being quiet and y'all gotta complain about that. Then when she starts to be open and like having fun, and it's not like she wants to take the dude down. It's like, well, I thought you were gay. Well, damn, bitch, I suck dick and pussy at the same time. Shit, what the fuck is the problem? You know, like, why is it such a problem for me to talk to a man because I said I was gay? Like, so what? I want to talk to a man today, a girl tomorrow, and maybe a man, woman at the same damn time.
I don't think it had anything to do with that for Key. I think he was just hating and super jealous, and she just finds things.
But jealous of what? Was she jealous of the fact
nobody
that
never hollered at her?
Nobody wants to talk to Key.
I don't know. I could see Key getting the kitty licked by a girl.
Well, Key likes girls. It looks like she's a boy in a relationship.
And
like,
she says it while they're at the table. Like, she says some things, too, if I'm not mistaken, from what I heard. If I heard that correctly, like her
I believe it.
Maybe
she says she just doesn't want to talk. She doesn't have a crush on Deayla, so that means she might have some little, you know.
So then you're that
like,
sick
I'm so
ass.
confused.
She's like that sick parent in the home that just abuses you mentally, physically, every kind of way, and then denies all of the fucking abuse. And it's
Life
really like, come on now. Like, I'm sorry. That just really pissed me off. Because I see that in her. Like, and Deayla is the stupid victim. Just, oh my God. And every time she, like, has an awakening, and then it's, like, right back to following Kiara. I don't get it. Like, that girl is sick, and y'all need to stop following her, please.
Honestly, like, the only person that ever, like, stood up to Kiara was Sayora, wasn't it?
Sorry, my first.
Yeah.
That's, like, the only girl that I can... That's off the top of my head that like really said something to her and like confronted her.
And Starkeisha has.
Bri did too.
Starkeisha will be getting
She
everyone's
hasn't been successful with anything.
No, but
I'd expect her to get in the face. Don't win.
face is like,
Nothing's gonna happen.
You can't take her seriously. She's crying in your face.
It's never like, what's happening? It's like, what happened? Oh my God. It's like half retarded. I'm just like, I'm done with it.
And it's not even her like battle.
So cute.
It's not her battle.
It's never her battle. Oh my God. It's
Never
always someone else's battle. She can't even win her own battle.
We're gonna call her Whitney Houston the bodyguard, bitch, because why?
She don't deserve that title.
That's true. We're gonna talk Kevin Carson.
She never gives up.
She never gives up. I like that.
That's the only reason why I'll give her a little props, and she's kind of funny too.
Yeah. No, she's
Like,
funny.
who's
She is
Starkeisha?
funny. She's like silly.
Yeah.
She has some funny jokes. Like,
Outside the house,
her
like
fat ass couldn't get in that tub, like I mean the little bubble. Well, she knows, you know, like come on now. She knows she big and she look good big, so it ain't like she's a bad looking big girl.
Yeah, she admitted it.
She admit that she couldn't put her ass in there. Shit, one of my thighs probably can't. Like
one thing I like about her is that she can make jokes about herself because that's something that I do. Like, so nobody can ever talk about me and say nothing that I haven't said about myself. Like, I'll make a joke, so it'll never be uncomfortable if somebody does say something. So I do like that about her. That's pretty cool.
She's fun. All right, so let's talk. So they go to the escape room. What did you guys think? Have you guys ever been in an escape room before?
No,
I want to go.
I'd be down.
We should do it and film it.
We should.
Look, me too.
Okay, I'm
though.
down.
It's not
like a G Pro.
It's not claustrophobic. So I did one. It's like an outer space thing. You can actually go on BHL online and see. Me and Tiana did, and we like had to like meet the rest of our crew. It was really intense. So I think this is doing it. I do think it is a good thing that the girls had to be put in it because it is something fun to be taken out of the house and have to work together. The other thing I like about this season is I like the board of like the bucket list because some of them are a little much, like thinking being a hype woman is a career, you know. But I do like the fact of like open a hookah lounge and like how they took like how she had to call the guy and talk to him, and because to me, little kids who are watching this, like that's a good way for them to see like, oh, like I could hit somebody up and try to get into the business
and create storylines. And but like, what's the prize? Is there a prize? Like, what's the point of this?
They probably get paid maybe extra or something like that. Or
BGC.
Well, that's true.
Last season, girl.
They barely give me $60 a day.
They're living in a warehouse this season.
When we did certain competitions when we were on there, it would be a little extra incentives. So
10 years ago, girl, we
Okay,
over
that's
here where they don't want to even give you $1.
The network ain't there no
It ain't
more.
the same, girl.
What do you guys think? Yeah, what do you guys think about their pod, the pod that they're living in?
I think it's Like at first I thought it was cool because it was a different, kind of scene. But then when I seen the space that they have, it's very small and it seems very
those
gypped.
elevator scenes. Like what are those?
I think it's like
You would be claustrophobic in that place.
I'm
for
done
sure.
with the whole street walking scenes. Like, can we get to a store? Can we go to? It's so many things down there. 7th Ave.
That's
Fifth
true.
Fig. Why
They
are
could've been-
y'all
they're
went-
downtown.
Y'all could have went
They
to
could've-
Target on
They
camera.
even went to the alley. Like, why
They
haven't
went to
we
the
seen-
alley.
Oh, they did? Oh, okay. Oh, bye.
That's interesting. That
They
put
didn't
them
go to the
downtown.
good parts then.
They don't have a pool. Like they're excited to go synchronized swimming next season. Next episode. Like that's what they're excited about. Even though that seems very fun, but
something to put on their
But, like,
They literally don't have anything to do. Like in
They don't have a
in that,
pool
in that
table.
apartment thing.
they don't have anything.
That's why they beating each
Maybe
other up every
weapons now.
episode.
Yep.
They
Where's
probably
the
consider
jacuzzi?
the pool balls and
Do they have a
stuff
jacuzzi?
a weapon.
They might.
I
I don't even know.
We haven't
Maybe
seen
the
that.
tub is a whirlpool jet.
I'm sorry, but we need a pool because it's like a thing for the
To-
girls to put a bed in a pool
Exactly.
or something.
That
Like,
shit, I didn't want to put a bed in the pool, but I just, that bitch had to go.
Wait, I don't remember. Who was it?
It was Elise's bed.
Oh,
I can't with
okay.
the shoulder shrug. All right, so let's talk
I can't
about it.
Okay, side note, you guys. I'm in a struggle because women, we have to go through these processes where you have to go through like letting stuff grow in, So I'm in the process of letting my underarms go in, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
So-
Are you going to get them waxed?
Yes.
Yes,
So I'm
so you
like,
have
so
to
if
let
you
it
see
grow
me
in
not
order
like
to-
moving my arms, I look kind of retarded. It's because I don't want to be like, wee. You know what I mean? Some real nigga shit right there.
No, girl.
This is what
girl,
real
we
life
don't-
women go through.
Yeah, we don't
You
want
know?
to
We're,
talk
judgment.
about
we're
it.
here live in studio. All right, so let's talk about it. If you guys want to call in, it's 424-256-1633, 424-256-1633. All right, so the West Coast, all the girls decide to go out, and we see that's Key, Sayora, Bri. They get themselves a little champagne shower. Well, Sayora does. I like that Sayora's always down.
She's fun. She's super cool.
Yeah.
What did you guys...
I like that she's not always in the drama. I love how she knows how to steer clear of the bullshit.
Yeah.
And honestly, I commend her on that because a lot of the drama is so petty always,
Yep.
every season. But this season, it's just like, don't be trying to put me in stuff that I have nothing to do with. And I don't know, I kind of like that about her. That's
She'll
like,
always
if
stand
nothing
up by
else,
herself.
I really, I like that.
What did you guys think though when about the night when they went to Playhouse and Bri wanted to talk to that
Oh
guy,
my
but
God.
Sayora was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get his number." Like,
That part
It was
I'm
weird.
I
I'm
thought
still
that, yeah, it
iffy
was a
on
little
that.
weird, and
I'm still
I
iffy
think
on
that
that.
she wanted the number herself, to be honest. Because I
For
feel like I would have
Sayora?
slid that number so fast to my friend. Like it's like dibs. Like if I see a dude way across the room, and I'll be like, "Oh, he's fine."
I would never.
You can't
tell
talk to
somebody.
him. Like I don't care if you was looking at him. You have
But
to
yeah,
call
that's
it.
the code. Yeah.
She really wanted him?
I mean,
I was confused by the whole scene.
it
Like,
made no sense for her to
thought
want to
she
get
was,
the number.
Yeah, I
after.
thought she was
think Bri
given the
just
number.
kinda
I
wanted
was
to hide
confused.
No,
I don't think she really wanted
The
to
way
take
it looked to
people
me
serious.
is like Sayora probably scooped in on that and
Oh,
hated
yeah.
on her and cockblocked, and it was kind of like she just should have, and she should already know, especially being a stripper, being in the club, being a dancer. It's certain stuff you don't tell the other hoes straight up. Like
Yep.
you don't tell that bitch about your daddy in the corner that got the bread,
Right.
because then she about to go sit on his lap and make it do what it do. So I mean, at the end of the day, she should have took the code out of the strip club and took it into this situation, and she would have been
Amen.
all right. She already knew what was up.
Speaking of daddy with the
Sorry.
bread,
Oh my
Sayora
God.
was the one with the daddy with the bread because they met up with what was
That's
his
Grandpa.
name? Jay. That was Grandpa. That was not Sugar Daddy. That was Sugar
like-
Pa.
I don't think maybe like 40. Okay, maybe he
he's
was
definitely in
his
his
50s.
50, 60.
Not
Yeah.
60. I would push 56.
He was
No,
like her
he
mom's
probably
age.
like don't crack, so he probably
Yeah,
do
that's
look
what I'm saying. He
young,
probably
yeah.
look young, but he probably, you know what I
50s.
mean? About to
No,
push
no,
58.
wait. No, 70. He was born in, I remember he was born in 75. So he was.
Like my
he was
mama
like,
age. Yeah, my mama was in her
41.
50s.
Oh,
Wait, my
no,
mama
41 because I was
okay,
85.
But it
That
was
10 years.
Okay,
ago.
he's-
Look,
He wasn't no
Because
Idris
what is,
Elba.
I
Like,
mean, I don't
no.
care about the age. My,
You just gotta look
oh, I
good.
don't know when my mom was born. That's
No, you can't be born around my parents' age. I would have a thing with that. I don't know, me personally. But here's
But
the
he's a
thing.
sugar daddy, so they ain't trying to take him to the marriage
Well, honey,
pit.
Sayora wasn't trying to take him to the bedroom.
Not
either.
like that.
Well, she said that she wasn't gonna hop on that thing, and she did
And
too.
she did,
That little
okay.
twat got hot.
I'm like, you should have had your friend back from episode 3. What was that
Shoot.
man's name?
They should
Sayora's
have
first
had
friend?
him, all of them, just
Oh, I
get
forgot
in
his
line,
name.
get in line. See how far
Christy
they
knows
could
how
send
to
him.
Lionel.
Lionel.
Lionel, something like that. I'm like,
I remember Lionel because that was an ex-boyfriend name of mine.
So they go out. They have a dinner for $215, and Kiara gets mad because she says that he didn't tip, but then we find out he at least tipped 10. At least he tipped 10%, because to not leave a tip versus like a basic tip, he probably thought Bad Girls might have paid for some of it or like whatever. Or then I also wonder if it was like, okay, I just paid for you and all your friends. Like,
no, you took me and my friends. You're supposed
to
pay the tip too, bro. Like, you won't get caught again.
Now, but to throw an attitude like Kiara
I wouldn't
did,
throw an attitude, but if you're taking me out and my girlfriends to eat, yeah.
Wait, was that originally the plan that he was supposed to take all them out to eat?
I don't think he just came and, you know.
He probably thought he was just taking
First of
Sayora.
all, I'm saying.
That's what I'm thinking. And then they all kind of invited themselves, and she probably invited them because, you know, when it's a sugar daddy, you really probably not feeling, and she probably only started feeling them because she got alcohol in her system, and then she was like, okay, I need some.
That champagne shower.
She probably invited them because I've had girlfriends that do it. They don't really want to do nothing with them, so they be like, girl, come on a date with me,
please,
okay? Because, you will be the scapegoat. He ain't going to try nothing.
Right.
She had like, 4 girls there with her, so he was going to try nothing until she was ready. I don't know.
And then, too, he could have probably thought, y'all bitches ain't that cute for me, so, you know, sometimes guys, I just feel like a guy should be
They might have not been that nice.
I mean,
I'm used
like
to
if they
like
didn't
really
have
good
training.
tippers though. Like I date people that tip so good that I'm fucking pissed. Like, hold the fuck
like,
up.
can I get that?
No, I don't play.
Could I have been the waiter in this situation?
Like, why did you just give her $400? Like, I could have took our drinks, made them up, and you know that $400 can go straight to my pocket.
Well, Kiara was mad because he then promised her a bottle of Patron, and so she's running around the house like, if I don't get my bottle.
Yeah, that was fun. Bitch, if you don't go buy
like
your
you
own
talking
bottle.
about you not cheap and you not broke, but you worry so much about this little whack ass bottle of Patron, girl.
If I don't get my bottle, everybody gonna get it.
Like what? You're
Get
taking
what?
fades for you taking fades.
Taking fades for Patron. Like,
I'm like, oh, this girl's serious about her liquor. Okay.
I'm mad at how they reversed this whole tip situation. It was me and Amber with the tip situation on my season, and they reversed it and made it like this whole Kiara thing. But I think she kind of looks stupid.
She snatched that bottle up though when she got it. So
she was happy.
She was really happy.
Oh, she came down like, thank you.
And then he became, what was the nickname for him? Then
Zaddy.
she called him.
Zaddy.
Oh, then he became Zaddy to her too, huh?
Oh, how quickly we forget. Deayla feels like she's not really being herself.
Wait, let's go back to the fact that he gave her
what?
head and she didn't look quite
Oh my
interested.
god! How could you miss that?
First of all, you get it head, you're supposed to be like, you are not supposed to be focused on your friend. Like,
She was like,
like
Maybe
he
she
wasn't
was
doing
thinking
it
about
right.
all the people that are
That are
watching, the camera
watching.
crew.
The lights
Well,
are
you
on.
shouldn't get cracking in. You
Okay.
know what's popping.
but have you ever been hit on by somebody and then like maybe you were out, like this has happened to me, like it was this guy and like he like was sending me these pictures and like it was like, oh, okay, and then
Pictures like naked pictures?
no,
Oh.
like face pictures, and so
No.
then girl, then go out and me and my friends meet up with him and he was
Not
like
that
old.
Those
Not
pictures
what
were from
you
10 years
saw.
ago.
And I was like, sir, who's that? Where's your grandson?
Right. Catfish.
I'm not about to play with
You got catfish?
The fuck? I got catfish. So in this moment, I'm just like, girl, like you hung out the whole day with him. And in my mind, I'm like, was this some Amber Rose shit that you felt like because he get you 2 bottles, 3 bottles, and a $215 dinner, like you have
That
to
you
fuck?
felt like
Or
you
maybe
needed
she
to
felt
sleep
like
with
she
them. I
didn't
thought
get
that too.
no pleasure out of the head, so she was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get on top. And ride this motherfucker, you know?
No, I definitely kind of feel what you said. I thought that in the back of my mind too. I was like, wait a
So
minute.
you think she fucked for 2 bottles?
Yeah.
That's wax, right? You're so beautiful too.
I mean,
Well-
here's the thing. Like, I've met some, like, there are
I feel
some
like
Cali
when you're
girls
young,
out here.
No,
you
that's
never-
a lie.
I think
That
that
be
has-
on like Susan. Like
actually very
Susan,
deep.
I know several Susans out here in California, and I was like,
Maybe they've been abused in their past and they need to go seek therapy. Like, seriously, no, because, sorry, just being in my class. Like, we talk about that, and it's basically like you're using a
Yep.
past situation and you're referring to it when something like this happens, and then here you go, like, sleeping with a guy for 2 bottles when it's, like, I don't know, deeper than
And
that.
then it was
but-
for your friends, so that's a real L.
right, you didn't even get one of the bottles because
Oh,
Kiara wasn't.
I feel like
shit.
she even kind of felt like she had to, like, You know, because Kiara, she was
She had to
scared.
Did she,
you know,
feel like she had
she
to
was
take
kinda
one for the
scared.
team.
I do.
Like, damn.
She wants to invite him back.
I don't
you
think
know?
I ever had to take one
Another
for the
dinner.
team.
Never.
I think
not
it
like
was-
that girl.
Not like that.
No.
I think it was a little
Okay.
mix of both because I mean I do think that she does kind of have a horny little mouse kid.
Yeah, I think she
And she-
does.
Because that does make sense. Like if the head ain't good, but you just kind of feeling it and it just
And you're
throbbing,
just like,
you're like,
okay.
well, fuck it. Let me just. And then
See,
when
that's
you-
when you grab the head and you like you make it do what you want it to
right,
do.
like you
know what
don't
I mean?
jump on the
Like-
dick. You just shove it. All right, this is the wrong show for all that.
I know, it's like getting X-rated.
So Bri then pulls Kiara aside to talk about the 10% tip. Do we think Bri is a little nervous around Kiara, like, or respects her, or
Nah, she confronted her in the bedroom last episode. Was that last episode?
I think she just
No.
doesn't want no
No
bullshit.
drama.
Yeah, no drama.
After what happened with her and Fran, like,
Yeah,
Because
she's
they look
kind
like they'll
of
throw bows.
her
Bri
and Kiara?
and Kiara, yeah.
That's actually.
I
out
like
of
Bri
the
actually.
fights,
Like I
that's-
just
I
be
do
liking her.
too.
I'll be just peeping her like, oh
I
yeah.
like her.
I like her
her
too.
little stance
Except the nail thing. I'm just like.
oh my god.
with the fake
If
nails.
she was a Mortal Kombat character, that would be her like finishing.
And then she
move.
was
Her fatality, yeah.
Finish her.
Ha, you're right.
Anybody that can
I love
snap
it.
their nails off like that,
Is a
you
crazy.
gotta.
bitch.
It's, yes.
Cause that
hurts.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't know what she
She
was
ready
thinking.
for
I
war
would've
all
had
the
to-
time. She
had
be
to
like-
come off on their own.
She really doesn't give. She does not care. Like she wrapped her hair up and you saw
What's
her
up?
tracks and everything.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, like-
Oh,
Catch
yeah,
me
I
outside.
don't
know.
How about that?
That and she be saying, outside.
How about
But
that?
wait a minute, her accent kind of went away, huh?
Yeah.
It did.
Maybe she was
It
like,
did.
how about that?
How about that?
Like she'll talk
She
like that
probably
no
had
more.
already seen that girl in a clip of her. Or something. It was like, yeah, I'm taking this to the bank. Because the last girl, they were already comparing her from the last season. Red hair.
Oh, to
the one that
Daniel-
claimed
Oh.
the victim last season. What was her
Wait.
name? We had
Oh, Kaylee.
Kaylee. Kaylee.
Oh,
Kaylee.
yeah. She
Kaylee.
kind of looked like her.
Yeah.
Bambi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's like her nickname. I don't
Yeah.
know.
All right, so then we get Francesca's mad at Bri because she talked to Kiara about the tip and didn't talk to her about poking her face. That's why you mad. That's why you mad. I'm just confused, girl. Like, why are you still talking about this? Why are you still mad? You were talking shit. You were the one barking, just like you're barking in this episode. And if someone punches you in the face, what are you gonna cry now tonight?
Yes,
Yeah.
she is.
She is.
I didn't deserve that.
Yep.
You were
She's gonna
saying
call her
everybody
mom.
here. I wasn't expecting it.
She's gonna call her mom.
Well, that's why you shouldn't have brought your ass on the Bad Girls Club, or you should have looked at clips beforehand
She's a
and
lie.
know, keep your eyes and arms ready at all times. These bitches ain't your friends.
But I'm just like, let's just bring it back. Like, okay, was it weird for a homegirl to piss in the van? 100%.
Of course,
Was it
yeah,
disgusting and unsanitary? Yes. That's her business, girl. Let her do what she's doing. Because guess what? I'm sure all the girls in the car weren't fans of her peeing in the car. But
Right.
everyone's drunk. She does what she does. But you made a thing out of it. You
Yeah.
made it seem like you were better than. So now this
Exactly.
bitch had to bring you back down
Bring
to
you back
reality.
down. That part.
That part.
Wow.
I want you to talk about this, Kayla, because you brought up how Kiara and Shayla. Kiara's always giving advice,
Oh. Kiara's
but never
always,
taking it.
Yeah, Kiara's always giving advice. So, she starts giving advice to Deayla, telling Deayla how she needs to speak up and be herself. And then here we are, Deayla starts being herself, and what happens? Kiara is jealous. Kiara has a problem. Overall, period, point blank, Kiara thinks she's a therapist. And for me, she just needs to shut up, honestly. That's how I feel about it. Like, I don't think she has any great words of wisdom. I believe that she just stirs the pot. She's the puppeteer, and then you call the other one, what, stir the pot? The
But
other
it's
one?
Starkeisha.
Yeah,
But
Starkeisha.
do you think Kiara is like planning? Like, do you think that she's like in there like, let me stir the pot, or like she just genuinely is like, oh, you just don't fuck with this kind of girl because everything you do will set her off?
I think that production saw something in her like they see in one girl every season, that they start feeding certain information that they don't feed the other girls. And I feel like Kiara might be that girl in this season, because at 1 minute she's the villain, and then all of a sudden she has words of wisdom, and I can refer that and relate it to a girl on my season. And I knew by the end of the season, after the show, that she was being fed certain information.
Who's that girl?
Whatever. They don't like it when we talk about. I be reading the comments, y'all. They don't want us to always refer to our stuff, so I'll leave it alone this time. Catch it on the real TKC, my Instagram live.
Hey. All right, so then we see, what do we get after that? all right, so let's talk about with Deayla, goofy ass. So now she's opened up and she's being herself, and I mean, here's the thing. Like, I'm gonna give it to you, girl, because honestly, you probably are a really nice girl, and the way that they just edit you on this show just makes you look like a sofa. And then, of course, now you start showing yourself, and now they make you look goofy. She has this girl crush on Kiara.
Why?
I think Kiara gives some vibes.
And then she doesn't like act on it. So she's giving her like mixed vibes.
But
mixed
Kiara
signals.
gives me the type of like straight girl that's like, I don't mess with girls. I don't mess
But
with
she
girls.
wants
But
the
you know
attention.
she does
Yeah.
mess. Right. Like,
Or she, yeah.
and then if she's not giving her the attention, then it's
Then
like.
she's getting a little. Yeah. Yeah, she definitely needs attention because if she's not the focus, then she's like, she feels like, oh, then she's acting this
Yeah.
way, or she's showing her favoritism, or this.
And you
this
can tell by like the way she's always like standing up and just talking crap. So
Yeah.
I mean, I just can't take her seriously.
What did you guys think about that dinner scene when those two guys had approached? This is another thing like where I'm confused with Seven because I'm like,
Yeah.
well, what did you guys all think? Like, who was in the wrong with that
I feel
situation?
like Kiara totally was in the wrong. Like, don't hate on the next girl.
It wasn't
when
anything serious.
When she's saying whatever she's saying, like, you broke the bro code because all y'all young kids say bro to the girls. They call each other bro. I hate that shit. But she broke the bro code. Like, first of all, we're sitting here, we're chilling with these guys. And wait a minute, who was the thirsty bitch that called them up, though? Kiara. But every time somebody else get attention, Kiara has a problem with it. But she like, oh, okay, calls these guys up. And she talks about that on every episode prior to how all the girls are always calling guys in their section.
Yeah.
So what? This is a dinner. It's the same thing, honey buns. You called some guys over. And then I guess because she called them over, she's angry because someone else was getting a little bit of attention. She is like completely the like person that wants to suck up all the attention for the season.
She wasn't dressed cute that night, so
She's
Deayla
never
had
cute.
Deayla had those points, you know, when it like
She's never cute.
She kind of looked on it. No lie, she kind of looked a little cute. She looked a little cute this episode.
It was like no, it's
Really?
like
A
yeah, I
little.
think so. No, it's like a tomboyish kid. It ain't like someone gonna look at her and be like, oh, she a lesbian.
I feel like she should do better being from LA.
I agree.
Wait, which one?
You could be so simple in LA, but so like chic.
But she's not really in LA, from what I understand. I think she's in Atlanta, or she's been out
Kiara?
of state. Yeah, like she.
Well, she
is
dresses
from
like
here,
Atlanta.
but she's
She
not.
dresses
she does not
Atlanta.
live here.
She definitely
Yeah,
dresses
so I think
Atlanta.
she lives in
You
Atlanta,
know what
if
she
I'm not
reminds me
mistaken.
of? Remember that? Get out my face. Get out my face. Remember
Oh
that?
my God.
I'ma be the ass on the train. Remember?
Oh my God!
You guys
Oh my
have to
God.
Google that.
Holla.
Hey.
Look, I'm googling it right now.
Carly, you're on the line. What's your name? Where
Swag
you
that
from?
she had like her hat tipped back. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Hi, it's Steve from Queens.
Who is it?
Steve from Queens.
Hey, Steve.
Hi.
What are you thinking about tonight's episode?
I'm over Kiara. She just
Annoying.
I know what.
Steve, are you in the bathroom?
it sounds like
nah,
it.
I'm in my room.
Okay, 'cause the echo right now.
The hallway.
Sounded like Francesca when she yells.
I'm sorry, you were on speakerphone.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
okay, that's what it is.
All right, so what do we? So we aren't caring for Kiara. What did you think about the whole Kiara versus Deayla part over the guys?
Kiara should mind her business. She can like who she want to like. That's nobody's business who she does.
Right.
Why are you mad about what somebody else is doing?
Steve,
'Cause she ain't
what did
getting
you
none.
think about Seven's reaction to Deayla, and then she went out and went to kind of go listen to Kiara's side of the conversation?
I think G7 is torn because she's friends with both of them, so she's trying to be there for both of them. But at some point, I like what Kiara said, you have to take a side. You can't be straddling the fence. And then, like, something goes down, everybody's looking at you like, what you going to do? It's just a thing. And Francesca, I think she needs to let stuff go. Like, Brianna apologized to you, and you're just mad that you got punched in your face. You just take the L and move on, boo. Like, you don't have to
Take that L.
Take that
Exactly.
L.
Wait, which is the one that said Shayora when she was like, "Why are you mad, Kiara? I can take an L." When she ran out and said that to her face, "I can take an L," and I'm
And
stuck.
Kiana shouldn't have slapped Ciara. I think Kiana was wrong, and she should have apologized to Ciara the next morning because Ciara had a point. Like, where was all you when Kiara and everybody was messing with Ciara? Like, that was nowhere to be found.
I forgot about
Now,
that.
since it have with y'all want her to have y'all back. That makes no
Boom.
sense.
Word. Well, thanks for calling in, Steve. What's your Twitter handle?
I don't have Twitter.
What's
I
your
have
Instagram?
Shade by Steve. I watch Kayla's live all the time.
Awesome. Thanks. Oh.
Shay, but duh! Oh my God! Hey, boo! I just know I am
Hi.
such an airhead. I got blonde in my hair, so don't pay me no mind. Hey, boo! I love you.
Love,
Thank
hi.
you so much.
I love you too.
All right. So what do we get after that? So we see Francesca. She goes to this hype woman
Oh my
thing where,
God.
with the voodoo dolls, and just bless her heart that she wants this as a career. Just bless her. What did you guys think of that scene?
I said good for her. Good for her.
Fran?
Good for her.
I thought it was cute because she seemed
I
like she
thought
was
she
really
did
in her
good.
element. Like she was,
Yeah.
like she was all like looking like she was full on in it. I was like, okay, Fran, this is your stilo.
Yeah, my cousin has a band. We Are the End. They would totally love for her to like do some stuff. Swear to God.
Because it seemed like you just gotta
she's
jump
totally
up and
that
down,
type.
whip your hair,
Yes.
look crazy,
Scream,
like you know,
have
scream.
that.
It's an easy $50 a
drunk.
night. You know?
It
I
is.
can't.
And then Mike could take her somewhere. Don't she want to be a rock star, or she just literally
She
wants to
supposed
be a hype?
woman.
Oh, hype women
Right.
get
I don't
money.
think she
don't
really
they?
talks about what her actual endeavors are in
Yeah.
life there. I think I think a lot of the things that they're doing are part of the challenge
Yep.
or whatever that is, the bucket
Oh,
list.
okay.
So
Like, we don't really learn a
really know.
lot about the girls. I appreciated hearing about Shayora's past. I appreciated hearing about Suzanne's past because it kind of put everything in context as to why she had a husband, a fuck buddy, and then a sugar daddy. But we don't really know much about Francesca other than that phone conversation where she was like, "I didn't grow up like this," and then now I start having theories.
But you got 1,000 tattoos on your body. You grew up some type of ratchet way.
True.
Like you wouldn't have all those.
But they're also like Sailor Moon tattoos.
Yeah,
and like,
so she's got money or something. Like,
yeah.
it can't be that bad. She said she
Yeah.
had a good family, like a good background. Like she's never been in a fight, so that's why I'm like, I believe that she's really sincere in how sad she was. She was crying when she got like hit by Bree. So, I
See,
don't
those
know.
are people that piss me off because you talk too much
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
And then
she
you
said
expect
that
people
she
not
was
to-
used to
getting away with
Right,
it.
you used to getting
You
away
know?
with it and expecting people not to
Exactly.
do nothing because you feel like you're getting bullied,
Yeah.
but you're bullying me,
You're just
talking
all
shit.
mouth. Exactly.
Then when I pop off at you, I hate the passive aggressive
Yeah,
bitches.
and then it's like,
Stop with the
oh,
passive aggressive with the
I'm not
whole
doing
I'm
anything."
not, but then you really are type shit
You're just playing the victim.
and playing the victim. I don't like that
Exactly.
shit. Word of advice for
agree.
bitches in the world.
Take it, write it down, and run with it. All right, so Bri versus Francesca. So Starkeisha. So Bri and Francesca are mad at each. Well, Francesca's just mad. Bri's just chilling. Like, if I have to fight, I'm gonna fight you, bitch. Kiara starts standing up on some like, you ain't gonna jump this girl. Why you getting mad? If you keep talking shit to Bri, then fight her. You just keep holding your fist tight, like. And then Starkeisha step up in front of Francesca, and I'm just like, girl, go in the other room. Why? Just let these bitches fight. Just let it happen. I just feel like, here's my thing. Francesca, you was quiet this whole time, and then when a blonde girl come in,
All of a
you were
sudden.
like, I want to be the only. I feel like I'm gonna get forgotten.
She has
Who says that?
issues.
One. Who says I'm gonna be forgotten? There's how many? Like what? Stop it.
Well, that's when you
We need
ain't
to
a bad
find out
bitch
if
from the
she's the
start.
only child and if she's the middle child.
I
Okay,
think she-
straight up. Is she the middle child? Is that what's going on? Middle child syndrome? And she's like, oh my God, I'm going to be forgotten. So she's stripping in the house. I don't know. Sorry.
No, that's really.
Wait, why would it be only child?
No, middle
she's used-
child.
oh.
Middle child.
Okay.
Is she-
I'm
I
like,
wanted
wait
to
a
know
minute,
if
I'm
she's
the only child.
or middle child. Because, like, if she has
Right.
siblings, then I want to know where she ranks with these
Right,
siblings.
right.
Because if she's the middle child, then
Or
that's
maybe,
matter.
or
Actually,
the youngest. The youngest
actually.
would get
Because
attention.
middle
But
child
the youngest
is
is usually always the
the-
one that the parent loves no matter what they do. The
Yeah,
youngest
the
is
middle
one
is
But
not.
when they're taken out of that, they
Yeah,
that's
react
true.
because the
That's
middle
true.
child is used to not
That's
getting
true.
Yeah,
attention. They
exactly.
used to,
That's true.
I'm the
You're
middle
right.
child.
Like, damn.
like 15 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
She seems
15
like
minutes, babe.
a middle child. Like she was just always
Yeah.
kind of like wherever you want me to
You're
go.
right. Oh my God, a simulator. We talked about it in my speech class.
A simulator.
Yeah, the ones that assimilate and they just kind of sit to the background and they go with the flow.
Girl,
like
what class
whatever.
you in? I want to go.
It was speech communication.
I'm into that.
My teacher's really smart.
Well, I would hope so.
Well, professor.
I know. I'm like, well, I hope so, Kayla.
I know, right?
Hope you ain't wasting your
but
credits, girl.
Girl, hell no.
And your funds, because I heard school went up.
Girl, they
50%
cut
or
you.
something.
I just found out that they actually, you guys, so you cannot go to school forever and collect that financial aid. They will cut you off when you get to a certain amount of units if they feel like you need to have already graduated. Thank God I'm not there, so I ain't got to worry about it. Okay, like I'm still.
Otherwise, we're gonna have to hit up Jay.
Yeah, I'm
from,
still getting that money.
James, we gonna need you, bro.
We're gonna need you, bro.
And I ain't talking about a Patron ball. All right. Well, let's get into predictions.
Oh, I like these
And
effects.
now, your AfterBuzz TV prediction.
All right.
I felt like I was on American Idol.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Lights.
All right. So next week looks like it's gonna be a fluff episode.
Oh yeah.
Synchronized
yeah. swimming. Basically, this episode is gonna like bridge up to some more drama. I feel like,
Yeah.
because they're going on a
Yeah.
trip. I think you said that they had. a
Well,
pool.
they're supposed to go to the pool
Yeah.
was a synchronizing, so they made that the trip.
Oh. Okay.
I thought they were at a new house
That
with a
budget,
pool,
though.
but it
Oh my
wasn't.
god. But they're going. I think they are going to Vegas or something. That's what I heard.
No, yeah, they're going to Vegas because Kiara books a
Yeah.
performance.
Yeah. Oh my.
What I thought the tea was is that I thought Kiara was gonna book a performance on the same night that Francesca.
my
had hers.
Oh, no.
And all the girls were gonna be like, "Fuck that, I'm going to Vegas."
Well, it's some juice going on because somebody can't drive. So I think Fran
Oh.
is the one that can drive. So I feel like
And she doesn't
being
want
she
to.
doesn't want
Damn.
to. Well, is it shady or is it get back, bitches?
That's being shady and
It's
petty.
shady.
Like,
That is a
nobody
long
has
time,
time
though.
for that.
Well,
Like,
shit, y'all shouldn't be bitches.
That's true.
No,
why
but
should
Fran
I-
is the ultimate bitch because Fran be crying wolf.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
I
is the
didn't
ultimate
mess
bitch,
with-
but be petty with me. I might not drive your ass to Vegas either. Because you
Right.
balling, right? All them sugar daddies? Sugar daddy that ass up.
Right. Sayora, you better hop on some more dick.
No, all they have to do is catch that little bus, or they could get a plane ticket.
The bolt-
You know what?
the
You
bolt
know,
bus.
you know it ain't that easy on production. They're gonna be like, you can't do that. You have to figure this out.
That was seasons ago. Wasn't the last like time they like flew was like
It's no more
No,
flying.
they-
Yeah.
I remember
Season 5 they
okay,
did.
let's
I
not go
just
there.
figure out a way to conspire how to
yeah.
go on a plane without the cameras. Like, yo, let me go back home, visit my granny for a day, like y'all said.
Girl.
Production.
I bet they did.
Oh, I left with our cameras on 13.
It's like,
I was
oh, you
stay
wanna
getting
go
my hair
home?
done.
You wanna see blood? You wanna-
What you doing? Taking this weave out. It takes 12 hours, okay?
to take out and redo, okay?
So we're gonna get basically Francesca versus Deayla and verse 7. And the fact that Francesca has the nerve to walk past 7 and be like, girl,
doesn't surprise me because she like went after her after that fight with Deayla. So Fran,
7,
She
8,
has
9,
a
10
problem,
is 7 about to be a 10 at this, and she about to show you why.
It's been
she
some Twitter drama with 7 too. I think I've been watching with her and Rocky. I think it was.
Oh, okay.
I just came. You know when you're like snoozing on like
Yeah.
the
With Rocky.
the Explore page or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, random.
I saw that
And then
too.
Megan got in and was saying something like, "Don't listen to these girls. They're gonna be
I
haters."
feel like they all just trying to get like, yo, let them girls have their own little beefs out. I don't feel like I should be chiming in on any of the new girls' beefs. So I feel like when the old girls do chime in,
They want a
whether
little
they're
piece
trying
of-
to, they want a little piece of that fame and the action while they're trying to act like, again, a Kiara, like, oh, I have a great word for you today. Like, girl, bye.
Megan out here giving advice like, stop, girl. But when I saw 7 kind of reminds me of, she gives like some
A
tea,
little Megan vibe.
Megan tea. Just-
I think she's probably been feeding her little lines.
You think so?
You remember how Natalie used to do? She used to jump in everybody's DMs and like
yeah.
try to reel them in real fast, you know?
Be my puppet. All right, well, all right, girls. Well, I had fun.
Yes, I enjoyed having you.
Yo, who do you think is gonna be the next one to get kicked? Do we think anyone else is getting kicked out?
No.
The producers are really letting a lot slide.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call Maria, ask her what's going on.
She jumped in that one time.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
was
is
like-
is that lady?
Yeah. Right?
Well, no, Maria is the curly brown brunette.
Oh, okay.
Who's
She
the
probably is blonde now. I don't know.
Okay.
But when I was.
the blonde with the
She,
straight
I remember
hair?
she pushed.
Oh,
like,
that's Lisa.
Lisa.
Lisa's
yeah.
Lisa was a
remember
beast.
some names,
She
girl.
pushed
I can't
Julie
remember
like
names.
freaking China.
Well, I was around a lot of those producers a lot for
No, I
like
don't remember
Love
names.
Games,
Oh, yeah.
like
All
multiple
Stars.
shows. So
I still wouldn't remember their name. I'm really
Right.
bad with names. Like unless I'm like really.
yeah, and they face.
If
Sorry,
you're in their
the
face like
ones that have me
Starkeisha.
on Facebook. I don't. I only remember when I see
What
your
happened?
picture.
I said you gotta be all in their face like Starkeisha.
I'm like, damn, like, what's up? She knew me ain't everybody face, so that's funny.
All right, guys, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit me up at DJ Jesse J.
You can find me on Instagram and Snapchat at The Real Camilla P and on Twitter at I Am Camilla P.
And you can find me on Instagram. It's going to be packed by popular demand. That's with 2 Ks, y'all. And you can find me on Twitter, Bad Girl KC. That's also my Snapchat. Let me get my words together.
Yep. And you can follow me on all social media platforms at Ollie Dreamer.
So simple. You're the best.
Such a like
I
soft
need
talk
to
for bad girls.
I've created all my passwords.
Guys, let's
everything.
all get along.
Such an angel.
Please.
And make sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram,
Right,
and Facebook, and
Can we
subscribe
all
to us
just
on
get along?
iTunes. Till next week, same time, same place. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later, bitches.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.